Welcome back to Pink Turtle Soaps. Today I'm making a peppermint soap. I've had so many people request a peppermint soap for the holiday season, so that's what I'm doing today. The fragrance that I'm using really couldn't be more spot on. It is most definitely perfect for the holiday season and for Christmas time. In this bucket I have all of my oils melted, and in this bucket I have my lye water, which is sodium hydroxide mixed with distilled water. I'm going to pour this into my oils and blend them together, and that makes soap. Alright, so I did blend this a little bit longer than I normally do because I would like for this to thicken up a little bit. Now I'm going to pour about 2 pounds of soap from this container into this one. Now that I have it split off, I'm going to add the colorants. Into this large one, I'm adding titanium dioxide, which will make it a very bright white. Into the smaller one, I'm going to add really red, which is from Nurture Soap. Actually, they're both from Nurture Soap. And that's going to give us a very bright red. And now I'm going to give these a really quick blend with the stick blender. So now I'm going to add the fragrance oil, and I'm going to blend that in by hand. This fragrance smells just like a peppermint candy. I was afraid that it would be a little overpowering or it would smell very artificial, but I mean, this one is absolutely perfect. And it's performing really well too. It's not rising up or anything, and it's not accelerating, which is going to be great for the design I want to do. Now I'm going to grab my molds. Okie dokie, so I'm going to start with the white first. Pour almost half full. Now I'm going to come in with the red. I'm going to go down each side with a small stripe. This smells so good. And now I'm going to come back in with the white, and I'm just going to pour straight down the middle. I almost thought about doing a hanger swirl with this, but I really just want to see how it swirls on its own. Make another pass with the red. Try to get closer to the edges. Come back over to this one. Now I'm going to make one more pass with the white. My next step is to move these off to the side, let them start setting up, and then I'm going to move over and start the piping. And then of course, before I start piping, I'll show you what's going to go on top of the soap. Before we get started on the piping, I want to show you these really cute little peppermints that I made. I did hand paint these, so they're not perfect, but I couldn't decide if I wanted to do the striped peppermint or the pinwheel, so I did both. And as I lay them on the soap, as I put them in, I'm just going to alternate between the two designs. Let me know which one you think looks more realistic. In the piping, I also added red jojoba beads, and that will help, I don't know if you can see it, but it will help with exfoliation, and it's a nice natural alternative to those little like plastic beads that you see like in face washes and stuff. That will give the piping just a pop of color. And then to top it all off, I'm going to spray it down with biodegradable silver hollow glitter. Alright, so now that the piping's on and all the embeds are in, I know it's kind of funny, you can't really see how they look right now from that angle. It looks very Christmassy, it's very fitting for the holiday season, and that hollow silver glitter really tops everything off. We're going to wait about 24 hours, maybe a little bit longer, and we'll come back to cut it up and check out the inside. We're back about 20 hours later. I did cut up the other loaf, and you guys, this is absolutely exactly how I wanted it to be. The smell is just as strong as it was yesterday. With the end bars, you usually don't see much swirling going on. Still looks really pretty though. The soap's just a little bit sticky still, so I'm going to put on some gloves. Don't want to leave any fingerprints behind. Have to be careful to not hit those peppermints. I didn't really take into account how large they were, so when I put them on there, it made the bars really, really tall. Look how cute that is. There's an up-close look, and you can see those red jojoba beads in there. And that'll give the piping part just a little bit of exfoliation, but I added it more so to add just a little bit of color up top. And then you have the pinwheel style peppermint, and then just a small little dashing of silver glitter. What do you think about that swirl? I didn't really want them to swirl around too much because I was afraid to make it look more of a pink color, so I really wanted the bread to stay separate from the white. So let's go ahead and cut up the rest of this loaf and see what we've got. If you'd like to grab yourself a bar, these will be available at pinkturtlesoaps.com December 1st at 8 a.m. If you enjoyed this video, be sure to subscribe to the channel because I upload new soap making videos every single Wednesday. Thank you so much for watching, and we'll see you next week.